such an asshole.
What I'd love to do, and I'm sure it violates some kind of thing, I'd love to get the opening to Big Shot from Cowboy Bebop. You know, I could like have that and do an asshole consulting background or intro. That'd be really cool. Here we had a kid actually did a little bit of research. Can you imagine that? That's why I'm happy to help this kid. Hey, asshole, I'm currently doing college readiness courses at the local university near me. Within completion of these BS courses, I'll be able to meet admission requirements and enroll. So we didn't do well in high school. Hey, where'd that get us? I'm considering 2 majors and would like your input and opinion of the 2. A business in business administration, bachelor's of business administration in MIS, or bachelor's in business administration in accounting. I feel like I would like either, or thus I'm undecided what would be a better career. Which of the 2 do you believe is better or more worth it? With time being spent getting certified in MIS, and then with accounting and additional education to get the CPA. Overall, which do you believe has more options and better potential in the long run? Which major would you choose? All right, so I then asked unto him, how much effort did you put into researching the 2 career options? I've watched various career videos on both, and I've also looked at both careers on Bureau of Labor Statistics. All right, that's more than everybody else has ever done. Especially those guys like, I want to think about this and this and this and this, like literally giving me 7 options. Like, okay, you researched none of them, but you have researched these. All right, here's what you're going to have to do. And I'm going to apologize in advance, but this is the best and easiest way of your time. Right now, you're trying to figure out, how do I spend 4 years of my time? Cool. Before you invest 4 years of your time, make darn sure it's either accounting or MIS. And the only way to do that is either take a class in them both or to actually do some kind of work in them. I'm not saying watching video. What's it like to be an accountant? There's Chad Elkins. Hi, I'm Chad Elkins, famous happy guy in Chicago. Girls occasionally like me, but then they discover I'm short. Then they leave me and they act all psycho and leftist. But that's okay. It has nothing to do with my... No, none of those videos. You need to take a course like Accounting 101, and I take that as an elective, and figure out what the accounting cycle is like, closing out T ledgers, what it's like to operate, what you should really do. Go buy, like see if you can get a demo version of QuickBooks. Write this all down, all right? So you can take an accounting course, which I think you should take anyway. It'll help you out in your personal finances, all right? So do that. That'll help, but then learn, what's it called? Get some QuickBooks so you can see what the software is like. Learn what a Schedule C is and a Schedule E is. Essentially an income statement. All right, that's what it is. See if you can understand an income statement. And then see if there's some kind of workbook that you could get at the library or order online, like just an accounting workbook, and go through the accounting cycle. This is going to require you to teach yourself. Right, so you're going to get a workbook, because I used to tutor in this, and you start with your general ledger entries, you know, every transaction you enter it, then you transfer it to, I think, T accounts, then you close out T accounts, you go through this methodology, there's accounting, there it is, data entry. MIS, that's going to be a little bit different, but I would take an introduction to whatever the MIS is, computer networking or computers or something like that. And then it's just getting a little, not just watching videos, but getting your hands in it a little bit. That's what's going to be required. And it might take 2 classes of each for you to figure it out. And then what I would do is declare the other one my minor. That's what I would do. So you're not wasting the other study. Right. And you do have then 2 employable skills. So if one falls away, you got a backup plan. You got a somewhat of a plan B. And I'll tell you this, man, it's just good to know computer. Let's say you go with accounting. It's good to know computers anyway. I just fixed screen tearing. I got a new little microcomputer, and the bit rate wasn't working right, and I fixed it because I'm somewhat savvy with computers. And Google, that's another thing that helped. Hey, that's what it is, man. I'm a great IT person. I looked that up, and then I clicked where it said to click and typed in what it said to type. I'm an IT genius. So yeah, I would take classes until you figure out which one you want. But to help expedite that process, see, we can teach yourself on the side And you'll find out either through trial software or a workbook or something. You should be able to order it online. Don't go to your student bookstore. Just go get some online cheap that's used. Just go get that. And then you get a feel for it. Me personally, though, I would probably go with the CPA, because the MIS, the truth is you really ought to go to computer science. If you want to go to MIS, that's fine. But it's all the credentials, the certifications you got to get. You got to stay on top of them. Accounting is not that laborious or time consuming with keeping your CPA license current. You do have to go essentially get a master's degree, depending on where you are in the country, what state you're in. But the main reason I do the accounting is because, if that probably pretty much be my plan, is if I were ever, lose this, don't want to do it anymore, I go get my CPA, and then I do taxes remotely. That's what I do. And that's why I would also prefer the CPA, not only because I have a penchant for it, because I have a background in finance and accounting. It's remote work. MIS can be, but now if you're the IT guy, you got to be there plugging in servers and routers and, setting up your LAN system and all that other stuff. So for me personally, I do the CPA, and it just, at least, and I'll admit right now, it's because I'm familiar with that stuff, but it'd just be the quickest route to getting the F away, and I don't have to work for anyone. I'd just be like, no, I'm doing this, get my seat, and that's it. And then there'd be two awesome accountants in the world. Me and the guy's got a tax prep service in the strip mall just down the road, Rapid City. So there you go. Thank you for doing the research, kid. You're on the right track. And you know what? I guess, other people down below, but people probably have comments who work in the industry. But yeah, it's both. I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this. I'll level with you on both of them. You know what's great about both of them? They're both could be incredibly boring. That's where they're going. But you will make money, and no girl's going to be impressed with you being an accountant. That's this. See? Are you excited you chose one of these fields? All right. Any super chats? Yeah, taking a credit course from a free online university. Yep, that's another way to do it. Boom. See you guys later. Toodles.